The lost village of Ulsgard sits nestled in a canyon between Horwood and Thornhold in the land of eternal winter, Irison. The route through the village is one of two in the immediate area, about a half-day's walk between them. The other route cuts through a canyon that is often guarded by a litany of winter soldiers. When travelers are turned away from this passage, they are left with three choices. Travel a great distance to the east or west in order to traverse the province border via the Marble Flow or Gullick rivers. Return to the deeper parts of the province of Horwood, or brave the path a short distance away that cuts through Ulsgard. The obvious answer would be Ulsgard, if not for the rampant belief that the abandoned village is haunted. Most travelers dare not risk the rumors of moving through such territory, especially in a land that has a higher than average amount of fae. Those that do decide to brave the rumors are often not seen again. Local legend states that some 1,400 years ago, during the first few weeks of the Winter War, there was a mass exodus of the village, of all able-bodied adults, in order to search for a safe location to relocate the town. The children and elders of the village were left in the care of two clerics of Desna, who had promised to watch over the old and protect the children until a safer location was found. What happened next has been lost to time, but those who make it through the village often talk of the sounds of screaming children, of the two priests still maintaining the church grounds, and the sight of green grass in those few moments when the sunbeams break through the clouds and shine down on the cold, damned land of Irison.
So you just copied your homework from Vasilisa? Because I'm pretty sure she told me that story.
So this is going to be the official description we go with for the module that we have written.
Nice.
Cool.
The homebrew that we worked through the past couple episodes, which is going to be released on our periodic table of content in December.
Nice.
So if you are interested in the mechanics and the mystery and uncovering all of that...
I'm guessing that we didn't cover it in the show. We abandoned a lot of stuff, didn't we?
Did not properly investigate at all.
There's a lot of
like us.
stuff that you guys missed, and a lot of mystery to still be uncovered. So, dear listener, if you are interested in uncovering that mystery or running the mystery for a party of your own, $10 on Patreon. You get access to this module in a wonderful PDF format, along with a bunch of other bonus content, such as audio files and music tracks and blooper reels.
In time for our 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Not blooper reels. Outtakes.
This feels like a native
files.
advertising.
All right.
It feels like we snuck a commercial into our
snuck it in, but it's good.
Didn't
Like
even need to.
that's the area that we are just leaving as our party, right? We have gone through this. It was a bit different. I mean, you guys definitely found some Hukivas to kill and fight, and there were some mysterious books that you guys weren't able to decipher. But in the end, Bolka managed to consecrate the church grounds, and you guys have all left the village. A small ways away, you found an overturned carriage at the bottom of a ravine, in which you received some delicious, scrumptious loot. And you continued on your way, which is where we find the party now.
Yeah.
Getting all looted up.
All looted up in the snow, traveling out of this canyon, down kind of this mountain on the other side, and back on track to get to Elsprin, the town in which Kappa has a extended relative.
Husband's uncle, and is hopefully going to be able to get information from him on how exactly we get into Whitethrone.
Because we
Here's
don't
hoping.
have our papers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't have any kind of official documentation.
We're illegal merchants right now.
Yes, you are.
But we don't know like the strength of whatever Heralds of Summer's Return has right now in Elsprin. Like, could be just this one guy, or could be like a dozen people.
Yep.
Super
Could be a
helpful.
whole network.
That's what I'm hoping
We're
for. Is like
hoping.
we get there,
That
and
would
we
be
walk
good.
in, and it's the rebel resistance,
Or
like
we walk
working
in
hard.
and
Yavin 4?
her
Yeah, it's Yavin 4.
husband's
That's what I'm-
uncle has been executed and his body's on display, and it's very irritating.
that would be-
But we're
Yeah.
very sad.
No
That'd be
in-game
unfortunate.
/ Paizo, yeah, something like that. Something like that's gonna happen.
Hell yeah. We'll see. We'll find out.
Let's not do that. That sounds like the darkest.
We know
timeline.
there's been a lot of foreshadowing too about Gary's family and what we're gonna find in White
Yeah.
Throne. when we get
Yeah,
there.
Gary's family's in White
Yeah.
Throne. I mean, Gary probably still has his papers, but like that doesn't help any of you.
No.
But he was dishonorably
He was
as dishonorably as you can be
discharged.
discharged.
Yeah.
And
We're
then
taking your fingers.
immediately started traveling with the enemy.
Right.
So
Yep.
Yeah, Gary's had a time.
I'm worried.
Poor Gary.
Gary, the real
For
hero of
him.
this story. Yeah, so you guys are back on the road. It's nice to be back on the road, I think, out of the haunted, screaming children nightmare that was the village of Ulfsgard. Marge, are you feeling any better?
About the not being around a bunch of
Yeah.
screaming, tortured children.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Has Marge's mood improved? Because Marge kind of refused to partake and investigate.
Oh,
Which makes sense. It was a bit troublesome for her.
Yeah, for sure. Especially being pulled into this alternate reality with the grass and all this festival going on, and then being yanked back out and to the winter and the screaming children again, and she's just like, I don't want to be here. So yeah, now that we were back to traveling, she can focus on traveling and
Yeah.
what comes next, taking care of Ghost, taking care of her, keeping an eye on the rest of the NPCs.
Because fuck the party members.
Yeah.
For real, yeah.
NPCs all the way.
Like
Yes.
Valdeen and Bolka both have all these special privileges that she doesn't get, so she's mad at us. And Vasilisa was there when Norm died and was,
Gave me negatives.
Yeah.
So you guys travel for a couple hours before you notice a pretty large shift, being that I think after 2 hours of travel, you finally see your first wild animal
Ooh.
in a while. Because as soon as you got close to the village, the wildlife sort of vanished.
yeah.
There wasn't any kind of movement. No birds singing, no bunny tracks, nothing. But about 2 hours later, you see a bird flutter by, which is probably a little nice sign of hope that you guys have finally left the spoopy lands and the mountains. Anybody having any conversations? You guys mostly walking in silence? Is it back to business as usual? Are you discussing how weird the village was? What's going on with the party?
It's a fair question.
Thank you.
It's a good question. Yeah.
I just like to, really immerse myself and wanted to know what's going on. Like what's the vibe of the party as we're hiking out of the mountains?
With Marge being in front, unless somebody starts a conversation with her, I think she'll be pretty quiet in her head. There were some things discussed about the chalice that has her wheels kind of turning. So she's not being particularly conversational with anyone.
Vasilisa also isn't being particularly conversational, partly because she's always cranky when she's trudging through the snow. And it's cold, and she feels the cold, unlike certain people with fancy magic items. And she also feels like she was just recently reminded by her interaction with Jakobina, even though Jakobina was totally an illusion and has been dead for 1,400 years.
But you were still rude.
She's still...
So rude.
I mean, it's more that she feels like she's been forcibly reminded by her inability to even recognize that witch's patron, and her inability to figure out how that chalice would work, and her inability to immediately know what those different books that seemed to be about magic maybe, but she didn't have the time to figure it out. Like, she just feels like her mom's disapproval is like looming over her, and she feels like how she used to feel when she would fail at a task her mom would give her, or she would yet again struggle with a cold spell, or a familiar would reject her, and she's feeling really like this big failure of a witch. And so she's just kind of like trying to remember how cool it was when she burned a couple of Hyukuva. That was nice. But like the warmth of watching the Hyukuva burn to ash isn't quite enough to chase away the coldness of her white witch mother's disapproval, especially because it's cold and she's an Irison and she hates it.
Valdeen, Bolka?
I don't think Valdeen's talking much after the haunted environment. I think he's actually just kind of watching the area we're walking through, which he typically is keeping an eye out for things. As far as his mood goes, he isn't really happy. He's probably a little bit more on the sad side, which isn't going to encourage him to talk much.
Aw, what happened to his smile?
Well, he had one before he went into a haunted place.
Yeah.
And someone was rude to all the fake people.
Aw.
I mean, Valdeen's not super bright. He's okay, but he's not. He didn't really kind of put together that the fake people are totally fake.
When Valdeen's playing a video game, he picks the nice responses to the NPCs.
Yeah, oh yeah,
all
every
the
time there's like it's like the meter's like tilted all the way to like not lawful good, but he didn't see the point in.
He's very polite. He's
Yeah.
neutral, but he's very polite.
Yeah, and he's very like pragmatic too.
Hmm.
So if something didn't accomplish the goal, he's like, why did we do that? That seemed counterproductive. So he's feeling a little judgmental right
So
now.
maybe Vasilisa feels not just the cold of her mother's disapproval, but of Valdeen's
An icy look
disapproval
every now and
as
then
well.
from Valdeen.
She's like, oh, it feels like when my mother used to glare at me, but it's
That makes
Valdeen
sense.
glaring at her.
And Bolka?
You guys are all staring at me. Yeah. So he's actually in a good mood because he just did this thing that's like, being able to cleanse, these spirits. Like that's such a good thing. He feels so good about this. And he wants to be really happy about it. And he notices maybe no one else is in the mood for him to be really happy about anything. Like no one's really talking. So he's just going to kind of like, he wants to go with the group and do what everything the group needs, which is not necessarily positivity and jokes right now.
So you start juggling.
So I begin. Yeah. Well, no, I dance a little. Well, it's both. I'm juggling while I'm dancing. Do I have that? No, I only have. Yeah, I don't. So he's just going to feel good to himself and not rub it in anybody else's faces.
What does the area look like that we're walking through? Is there kind of a
Snowy.
path? Well, right. I other than snow.
Is it like
Yeah.
it's not-
plains?
I mean, is there
Are
yeah, is-
trees, rocks?
It's forested with a little bit of a path. You guys are kind of walking in what could be presumed to be a trench. It's clear of foliage. Every once in a while you'll see like a small bush trying to grow out of it, but you just kind of keep walking through, and it's an obvious path left over because nothing has been able to grow over it. But after about a couple hours, you get back onto what looks like a main road. And you join back up with that, and you continue to move forward. It takes about a 3/4 worth day travel. And you guys eventually start to come up, and you see a sign that says, Elsprin, up ahead.
Ooh.
And as you guys continue, I need a perception check.
Yeah.
I will roll better this time. Actually, do I have any of these cursed bonuses I can use? I'm going to use the Inquisitor +1.
27 on perception for Valdeen.
9 for Bolka.
23 for Marge
4 for Vasilisa.
and 21 for Ghost.
Bolka and Vasilisa, I think you guys are... You don't notice this. I don't know why you don't notice this. But as you guys are walking along, Marge, Valdeen, you guys see that there's a little bit of a plume of smoke up ahead coming from a little copse of trees off to the side. And you see the path kind of branch off over to the right a little bit, and you see nestled in this little thicket of trees is a lovely little cottage and barn. And you also see, laying in front of the cottage, a humanoid body face down with a crimson pool around it.
Dansby.
Marge will stop walking.
And start running away.
No.
Why are we stopping?
You see we got a body up ahead here at this.
Well, yeah, look, there's a
Body?
cabin and a barn, looks like.
Looks like someone
And
attacked
a body
this.
on the ground.
Oh, I see the plume coming from the cops. Now that you point it
now
out
that
to
you
me,
literally point at it, yes, I suppose over there.
I did not notice.
Should we go over? That's probably blood in the snow over there, right? You know, bleeding
Yeah.
person might need first aid.
All right, Valdeen will head over towards the body.
Okay.
Vasilisa goes with Valdeen.
Marge will pull her sword out and follow.
I would like to do a heal check once
Just
I
in
get close
case.
enough to see if this person's breathing or
Okay.
alive.
Cool.
And I'd like to detect magic at a cone at the cabin and the body.
All right,
And break.
Okay.
Can I aid your heal check, Valdeen?
if you'd like to.
I would love to. Yeah, I definitely aid.
So what's the total?
That would be 27.
27 on your
Dang.
heal check.
Okay.
Wow.
This guy is so dead. It is a human male, a little younger than middle age, probably in his late 30s, cut up and lying dead in the snow.
We should check if this person lived
in
alone.
case there's someone else here.
Well, Marge, do you see anybody else around? I saw no other movement. This is it.
Give me a survival check, those of you around the body.
Yeah.
And then Bolka,
Yes.
you are detecting magic.
Are you still failing at everything?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can I roll for what school?
Yeah.
Ooh, 24 to tell what school.
We had to go and predict that everybody'd be dead in this town when we got here. We had to predict that, didn't we?
I mean, we're not even at Elsprin yet, and people are
we're
already
just
dead.
outside of the town. And
You do not detect any magic.
Wait, so I detected a little bit of magic, and then I focused
No.
on it, and it went away.
No.
Okay, because
I never got to the point where I said if there was magic or not. Unless I did, in which case I didn't
you
mean to.
did. You told me I detected magic. I was like, okay, cool. Oh no, you did this.
It happened
we did this
again.
again.
Yeah, where
you say,
he
Zach,
said, okay,
you detect magic.
You detect magic, but you meant you cast
You
the
attempt.
spell.
You cast the spell. You attempt.
Cast detect
You
magic.
attempt to
I
detect
keep
magic.
doing that.
No,
I
but it's-
suck.
It makes us so excited.
it's
Like, okay,
fair
cool.
because
it's just the poorness of the English language
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's
we
yeah.
have to find a way to
Alright,
phrase that.
describes
So-
what the spell does too
You're
well.
right. It is.
So
it
you
is-
do that.
It is the fault of the English language.
You're detecting
so
for
starting
magic?
next week, we are going to be doing the podcast exclusively in Latin.
Spanish. Oh.
Latin. So
In a dead language.
It's the most universal.
Oh, that's so
It's in
good.
Elsprin, they speak
No,
Latin.
no.
Let's
Oh, no.
do that.
Okay, then I'm not going to roll. I take back that roll. That I
Yeah,
did
that's fair.
then.
What did everybody else
hold
get
on to that roll for
Yeah,
some
keep,
great- it was
keep
a
that roll for
great
future
roll.
use.
What everyone get on their survival checks?
20 survival for Valdeen.
2 for Vasilisa.
9 for Marge.
Valdeen, you notice a set of small footprints going off towards the little cottage away from the body.
Looks like this man was killed by a small child.
It's a fair assumption.
Oh, one of the ghost kids.
Well, the ghost
I
kids
don't
do not
think
leave
they leave
footprints.
footprints.
No, there's,
Exactly.
yeah,
as
there's
Bolka
footprints
said.
you can see here.
According to Vasilisa, they're not even real.
Should we?
Illusionary footprints.
You could kick these ghost kids right in the head, and she would be fine with it.
I don't want to interrupt whatever is going on here, but I do want to point out is also possible. Dead man is father of small child who found father's body and hides inside and needs help.
That's very possible.
Maybe we should check.
But also, Valdeen, you should have your gun ready just in case.
You all hear a shout come from the house. And you see one of the shutters over one of the windows crack open.
Is murder in progress?
And you hear a woman from inside shout, "Get away from here! It is not safe!"
In what language?
In Scald.
Which all of us know now.
Yeah. What do you
Quickly, there is still danger!
We can help. What kind of danger?
I would like to do
Vasilisa
a
yells back.
perception check immediately around, like looking around. I kind of want to stand up and look around everywhere.
Marge will do the same thing, yeah.
You tell me there's danger. What am I looking at?
I would like to sense motive to see if the yell sounds like a genuine danger warning.
Okay.
And I would... Is everyone kind of... I know we're not in initiative, but is everyone kind of like doing a thing on their turn?
I think we're kind of doing that.
Yeah.
Because I would like to cast Protection from Evil
Okay.
on all of us.
I like it.
Okay, so Bolka, you cast that. Marge, what do you do?
I'm going to do exactly what Valdeen said as well.
A quick stand up and look around.
As soon as she says there's still danger, you're doing another perception check to see what's around because we want to make sure we didn't miss something. And I got 26.
So Marge, you're looking around, and so is Valdeen.
Yes.
Vasilisa, give me your sense motive check.
It's 14.
It sounds like a humanoid woman being very scared.
Scared of us or scared of
Marge,
something
Valdeen, give me
else?
perception checks.
Mine was 26.
26, Valdeen.
Valdeen stands up and looks like around really quickly, and he gets a 11.
Valdeen, I think you're looking in the wrong direction when this happens. Marge, you see a bundle of sticks fall out of a tree, clatter against the shutter that was cracked open. You hear the woman inside screech a little bit and the sound of the shutter locking. The bundle of sticks hits the ground, and then a small portal opens up. The bundle of sticks rolls into it and disappears.
Vasilisa!
What?
Portal!
What?
Look!
By the time Vasilisa
Where?
looks, it's gone.
I don't see anything.
What happened?
Describe what you saw.
Well,
Portal?
Well, yeah, it's a bunch of sticks fell out of a tree and it hit the ground, and then like a little portal opened up, and the sticks rolled into the portal, and then now it's gone.
Are you high?
Patch, you're watching Marigold.
Yeah,
Did you
you're not
leave
with us.
breakfast Marigold?
No.
Do I know anything about Fae that would help me know about these sticks that were they animate?
Sounds Fae to me.
Yeah.
It says,
Oh, yeah.
so I feel like
Give me a knowledge planes check at disadvantage.
Oh,
yeah.
that's cruel.
You're gonna
Isn't that a D&D thing?
Because
You're right.
it's basically
Minus
based
10.
off my description.
Minus
and,
10?
all
a
right.
bundle of sticks is what you get.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
he heard
fair.
the portal,
A
though.
portal. What do you guys
I have
get?
to say it out loud.
Yes.
10.
Negative
I got
2.
10.
Okay. It sounds like a Fae thing. You guys aren't sure what, just based off of the description of a bundle of sticks used
fell
a
out of
portal.
a tray and a tree.
A tree and disappeared using a portal.
In Latin, it's a tray.
Try.
Excuse me, are you being attacked by fake creatures?
You don't hear her respond.
We have to get in there and help. Or kill her, depending on situation.
Oh, jeez.
She's scared,
No, she
but
sounds
she could also
distressed.
be scared of us. We need to check.
Yes, we are not here to hurt you, nice lady.
We're here to help.
Okay, I'm going to try the door. Vasilisa tries the door.
I will walk up with Vasilisa if she goes to the door.
Marge is still looking where the portal was to see if she can see anything else going on
Watching.
there. She'd like
Okay.
to roll another
Watch that
perception. See if there's something in the tree.
So are you staying by the body?
How far away between the door and the body before we
That's true.
answer your question?
It's about 15 feet.
Okay.
If anything, Marge might take a 5-foot step towards the tree the bundle fell out of to see if she can get a better look.
Okay. Vasilisa and Valdeen, I need you guys to roll perception checks.
Okay.
I was hoping you'd say initiative, but okay.
You guys have all the fun.
11 for Vasilisa.
Jeez.
Valdeen is now paying attention again, and he rolled a 24.
That was my highest roll on my die
Oh, no.
today, too. Ooh.
Here is what is going to happen. Vasilisa, you go up to the door. Valdeen, you are right behind her.
Yup.
Another bundle of sticks falls out of the tree next to the door. It lands right next to Vasilisa, and you're able to see it for a second. This bundle of sticks is more like a doll made out of sticks, all bundled together.
Oh.
And it looks up at you and it cackles. And then Vasilisa.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Totally nothing to worry about.
Well, if there's sticks, you got flames, right?
Yeah. No. Flammable for sure.
Does a 17 hit you flat-footed?
Yes. If I had cast mage armor, I would be fine. But I'm not fine. That hits.
Okay, you feel a sharpness come across.
Sorry.
I've always wanted a sharpness.
Fine. You're right. That's not descriptive enough. Vasilisa.
No,
no. It was the
It was the space.
I
That's
want
all.
a sharp to own a nis. I want to fight somebody with a nis. Like,
sharpness.
A sharpness comes across your side, followed by a stinging cold, and it is deep and painful. And you look over, and there is this small creature with blue features. It looks kind of humanoid. It is covered in leaves. It has long, mossy hair and ears that are longer and pointier than its entire head. As you take a sneak attack hit from the short sword this creature is holding. And while I calculate damage, everybody roll for initiative.
Initiative.
Oh.
Oh, that's great initiative.
Me either.
I'm genuinely nervous because waiting to hear what this damage is, like, do I plan my action or do
You
I just
fall over?
plan how I will fall on the ground? It depends. Sneak attack with my total hit points is not going to be nice.
No, it's not good.
So you guys have been heading north this entire time. Going off the path, it heads to the east slightly before branching off to the south and the north. The body is slightly to the north, as is the cottage. To the southeast, you have the barn. Now, the bundle of sticks fell out of the tree to the east of the cottage, hit the ground in the shutter, disappeared. The new bundle fell out of the tree to the west of the cottage, landing next to Vasilisa,
Shit.
who is standing in front of the door. Valdeen is directly behind her. About 15 feet behind them is Bolka, and about 15 feet to the east of Bolka is Marge on top of Goose.
Yes.
All right.
And our initiatives are all terrible.
Yes.
Ready, break. Actually, no, Valdeen's is good.
It's going to be count.
Yeah, we can count on Valdeen. I'm very excited to find out if I'm dead or not.
What's going to be great is you die, and then Bolka dies of filth fever because he can't cure it.
Oh.
So I know I said short sword.
But it was
Claws.
claws. Oh no, I've
yeah.
been raked across my
Yeah.
side by icy
Super-
cold magic fey claws.
Yes. Yes, you have. And because of that, you're going to take some demiurges. 1 point of slashing damage.
Okay, I can deal
2
with that.
points of cold
Oh,
damage.
this isn't as bad as I thought. Unless there's a
20 points of sneak
continuing
attack.
list of.
No, that's the end of the list, actually.
I thought it was a sneak attack.
Oh,
Where's the
you're right.
precision damage?
Thank
then?
you.
I'm very
I
confused.
missed a whole die. 5 points of precision damage.
That sounds more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hear this creature in kind of a broken scald.
Stupid little human, racist motherfucker.
Rude.
What?
And that is the end of the surprise round.
I'm willing to call motherfucker a compound word if you want one more word. If you want.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Blows a raspberry for the final word.
Sounds very fey.
That is the end of the surprise round. Dropping into full initiative, round 1, Valdeen.
Valdeen sees this little obnoxious creature just slash the side of Vasilisa, and he's already got his gun out, so he just instinctively takes aim and just fires right at it.
It's interesting, though, because normally... Oh, I won't give this away. I won't
Oh.
give it away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will, because it's obvious and it's very interesting. Bolka and Valdeen, you guys are perceptive enough, and Marge probably too. Vasilisa, you probably didn't notice this. Normally with invisibility, it gets broken on contact or after the attack is done. For this, though, you saw the creature just appear and had the full movement before it hit Vasilisa.
So I'm flanked by a stick doll and a long-eared fey.
Yes.
That's fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Valdeen,
Cool.
you fire?
More
Yes,
sneak
yeah.
attack.
What are you
Every
shooting
turn.
at?
I'm shooting at the long-eared fey that hurt my friend. That
Okay.
I'm bodyguarding, and that's instinctually.
That's
He's
your
not even
thing.
thinking. He does that.
Are they both tiny or are they diminutive?
The twig person is tiny, and the long-eared fae is small.
So actually quite big compared to some of the fae we have with us.
Yes.
Does a 24 get your touch AC there?
Yes, it does.
Let's go ahead and do 10 points of damage to you.
Awesome.
Then Valdeen would actually probably say out loud, "We're under attack. Bolka, get up here."
Oh, geez. Okay.
I see how it is. You're under attack and you're calling for Bolka.
I only had 6 words.
And you used 7 of them. Valdeen, I need you to roll a fortitude save
What?
as this long-eared creature turns to look at you. And it just smiles. And it raises a hand at you, and it snaps its finger as this loud ringing sound starts emanating from your pistol.
Oh no. 16.
Something good's going to happen.
Okay. So you save.
Oh.
However, the save is only for half damage.
That's fine. Sure.
As this creature casts a spell, and you feel the gun vibrate in your hands as it rings out, and your pistol is gonna take
Oh no.
Stop it.
9 points of damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
So have fun figuring that out.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
The creature is gonna do that, and then the creature.
Is that a reaction to what I did? Or
No,
is that
this is
his
the
turn?
creature's turn.
Okay, that's
that
what
was
I
a standard
confused
action
about.
for the creature. Yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
And that
It's
was
not
the
an
creature
immediate
or the
anything.
creature? I'm trying to. Which one is
The long-eared creature,
Okay, got it.
and then the tiny stick
It's just the creature.
Yeah. So that is going to be the standard action for the creature, and it's going to stay right where it
At least
is.
it didn't sneak attack me again. Thanks, Valdeen. Took one for the team.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Vasilisa,
Shit.
Spoke too soon.
the twig creature is going to take a full round attack against you.
Yay, me. That implies it has multiple attacks.
Yes, it does. Woohoo.
We're high enough level to be hitting those high enough level creatures.
I just wanted to help someone in a house.
Well, she did warn
I'm a
us.
fool.
Okay, so here we go. The stick creature goes like whoosh, like Wolverine does, and you see these 3 little sharp branches stick out of its little tree arm stick knuckles.
Wow, trademark infringement.
You're right. It's gonna miss you on its first one with a natural 1.
Okay, good. Whew.
Its second attack, however, is going to be a 20 to
That hits.
hit.
It 100% hits.
17 points of damage.
Vasilisa is unconscious.
No. Okay.
What?
It just takes these little branches and they sink into you, and you can feel the coldness of the branches sink into your skin, and as you pass out, the final feeling you have is that of the cold.
Damn it.
Oh, she would not like that.
No. Oh no.
Vasilisa, make a fortitude save
Damn it.
Jeez.
to stabilize.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use a snowflake.
Okay. The pendant around your neck starts to burn a little bit.
Wow.
I got a nat 20.
Hey, you successfully stabilize.
I'm so stable.
Thank goodness.
I look real bad, though. Probably very similar to the guy that's dead. The slash marks. Blood pool. Same. Looks the same. Optics. Quite similar.
It's been a while since somebody's been under 0.
I know.
It has. It's been a hot minute.
James is on a roll with killing people lately.
Oh, that's true. He did just kill a PC in a different game yesterday. So,
Yep, that I did.
hot streak.
Gary hears the gunshot, by the way, and he's gonna come, and Kappa's gonna hang out. So Vasilisa, you stabilize. Marge, what do?
So I mean, the only one I can get to in the deep snow is the long-haired one. So
Yep. So you move up an equivalent of 30 feet, right next to Valdeen.
Make sure that Bolka can't get to the down party member.
There's kill space.
still a
Just push
diagonal.
Valdeen
You just
out of
have
the
to
way.
brave the stick
I
guy.
shove Valdeen to the ground.
Marge
perfect.
will slash with her sword, and then Ghost will bite. 12 to hit.
Miss.
Ghost will attempt to bite. 15.
Miss.
Damn it.
So you and Ghost come up, trudging through the snow, and you just start snapping at this guy, but he's nice and small and nimble. He
Yeah.
dodges all of your moves.
Bolka, it's Vasilisa!
Gary is going to be able to double move coming up the path. He'll actually be able to run, which is good because of the path.
Can he run in difficult terrain? Or
It's
the
not
path
difficult
is?
The
terrain
path
on
isn't
the
in
path.
difficult terrain. The
Sweet.
path has been cleared and is just regular terrain. So Gary is going to go ahead and spend one of his runs for the day, and he's gonna run right up to the twig guy.
Okay, now
Now
I
you
can't
can't
get to Vasilisa.
Gary sprints
Nice.
past Bolka and blocks his way. Good job. No, I mean, it is good job. He's doing what he can. It makes sense.
That's what Gary
he
would
can't
do.
get off the path and continue the run either. So that's where he's.
Well, I think, okay, so he is running up, and he does have the movement. We can put him on the other side, because I think Gary would leave a spot open if he sees Vasilisa down. Bolka,
Speaking of which,
your turn.
I'm going to run up and Cure Light and Provoke.
Okay.
Such a provocative cure spell.
From Twiggy McTwigster.
Yeah.
That is going to be
You suck.
a 21 to hit.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. Damn it. Is he evil?
Yes.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
Oh, really?
Because of the
Oh, 'cause
protection
of
bonus.
protection from
Good.
evil.
Bop,
That's good. That's good. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
So 21 doesn't hit you with protection of evil up. That's really good.
That actually, at least it paid off for somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was helpful. Got to keep the healer of the party up.
Yeah, for sure.
He swipes his little branch arms at you and just clatters against your thing. You have this supernatural shield.
And I'm just like trying to ignore it and just like, what do you, leave me alone? And I'm going to roll it right out here in front of everyone. 10.
Nice.
10 HP back to Vasilisa.
Does she open her eyes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
She's in a lot of pain, but she is conscious.
Okay. Start of round 2, Valdeen. The penalty doesn't look to be too terribly bad because it is a weapon. You're going to take a -2 penalty on all attack and damage rolls.
Well, no, that's not the part that's bad. The part that's bad is if you do it again.
Yeah,
And
then
that's
it's
that's
just,
what I'm worried about.
If it happens again, your gun is destroyed.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not okay. So I'm trying to figure out what
Ghost
to do.
is right next to you, and there are weapons sitting on Ghost's back. There's a spear. You can always
Fun.
go melee or throw the spear.
We got to make a new Valdeen action figure with a different weapon.
I have also
New merch.
a silver dagger and a hand axe on my person. The silver dagger's on my belt. And I've carried that one.
Save that
a
for
while.
werewolf. If werewolf come attack us, we must have...
Sure.
So your gun has the broken condition. You see a pretty big crack going across the barrel. It is no longer structurally okay.
No.
It's down to 2 HP.
2 HP.
Oh, man.
What do you want to do, Valdeen?
Shoot it.
Before Valdeen does anything, he wants to look at the creature he hit and determine how effective his gun was in hurting.
Give me a perception check.
14.
I think 14's high enough that you notice it does not have a bullet hole in it. And you can see a bruise starting to form.
From what that sounds like, it not doing that much damage. If I holster my gun, is it still targetable? Or do I need to put it away? Like, what's the condition I need to do with my gun to hide it from being attacked?
In your hand might unfortunately be the safest place.
Yeah.
They probably need eye contact. So
Yeah.
if you can completely put it out
Throw
of
it.
sight.
Just throw it like 40 feet in the other direction.
Right? Then he would, well, he's so mad.
Yeah, right? I can imagine.
He's going to shoot it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Valdeen looks at this creature and says, "Never touch another man's gun." And he fires.
At the twig creature, or the long-eared.
Sorry, the one that did the attack against.
the long-eared
Yeah, the same
creature.
one I've been.
the Fae
Yeah.
thing.
The creature.
Creature.
Natural one. 1 or 2. Come on. 1 or 2. Or 3. Did you misfire to 3?
We're not doing that. We're not doing any of those things. We're not-
you
we're-
are. You're about to roll.
You never know. The
We
dice
we
do
rolled
what the
okay.
dice do.
So I have a -2, so it's 18 against touch.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Wait. No, it won't.
18 won't really?
An 18 won't hit versus touch. I'm so used to saying, yeah, of course it hits.
Come
It
on.
doesn't hit.
No.
You miss. You see splinters in the wood of the house as their bullet embeds itself in it.
That poor woman inside, you just keep shooting at her.
Stupid human can't aim.
I like this guy.
Everybody does have their banner bonuses on, yeah?
No.
Oh, sorry. When we were,
Oh, retcon all
when
that.
we
None of that
started
happened.
traveling again,
then
her
that
banner
would
be
hit
up.
then. Because that's a bonus to attack, right?
Yeah.
And what did you roll, Valdeen?
18, so it would have been 19.
A 19 versus touch. So that does hit. So you hit. How much damage?
12 damage.
12 damage.
It better be damaging you, stupid
Okay.
Fae.
So the creature's going to turn to you.
Slow down, take a breather.
It's going to just reach out a hand.
Is Valdeen about to get lullabied?
Does a 19 hit your touch AC?
Jeez.
Okay.
One away.
It reaches out and reaches up and it grabs your hand around the pistol, and you feel this sting run through, and you feel your hand seize up as the blood in your veins freezes. And you're going to take 5 points of dexterity damage.
5 points?
Yes, 5 points of dex damage.
You know he's our gunslinger, right?
Oh no! What did you get us into?
It's okay. I can fix
Vasilisa?
everything. Do not worry.
And then
No, and then.
We're not done yet.
it's going to swipe at you with its other hand.
How many hands does this thing have?
2.
2?
2
It's
whole
4 standard
hands.
actions every turn.
And the other one is going to be a claw. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
Whoa.
Now, normally I would say that would miss. But with my dexterity damage, that's a hit.
Max damage. That is going to be 4 slashing damage and 6 cold damage.
Okay.
That is the creature's turn. On to the stick creature. Sticky Man, Sticky McStickerson here, jumps toward the wall of the house as another portal opens up, and it goes through. It then will land.
James, what are...
James is
I'm
snarling.
nervous.
He's
He
snarling
is
at the
straight
map.
up snarling right
and
now.
looking at our characters. Oh no.
He's trying to decide who he wants
Who
to
to
kill.
kill?
He said he was going to look something up, and now he's staring something down.
The twig creature, after going through his little portal, comes out of the tree, lands solidly on the ground, stretches out its hands, and splinters rush forth in a 15-foot cone.
Oh, it misses me.
Nice.
Yes, and it's going to hit everyone else.
Just noting, everyone else is everyone you care about.
Yes. I'm sorry, guys. I need
not sorry.
reflex saving throws from the rest of you.
I'm going to use my guiding spirit to roll 2d20 and take the higher.
Okay.
My total is 20, not natural.
Vasilisa with a 20, you pass.
Yay.
22.
Bolka, you also pass.
19 for Valdeen.
Also passes. Everyone is going to take half damage as you get pelted in the sides and in the face by all of these super sharp splinters. And that is going to be 6 points of damage. And I need to roll for Gary, actually. Gary fails and is going to take the full 13 points of damage.
Being the one right in front of the
Yeah,
Fae, that
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
Story-wise, I like it.
Gary goes down.
Oh no.
Yeah, Gary's unconscious. That is the creature's whole turn. Vasilisa with 1 hit point. What do you do?
This is awesome.
Isn't this great? I was really scared I was going to kill her.
You might. It's not
close.
over
You
yet.
might still.
You might still kill everybody.
Not Marge. She'll be angry enough to.
She's just slicing back and forth.
Vasilisa is going to go ahead and use her spring-loaded scroll case to
Okay.
pop out the scroll that's in there.
Chicka chapow.
Achoo. And it is the scroll of Cure Moderate, and she's going to use it on herself. And activating a magic item that is a scroll does not trigger an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
And neither does using a spring-loaded scroll case.
Nice.
I checked these things.
Very good.
Nice.
So I'm curing moderate wounds.
Very good move.
It's a pretty mediocre roll.
But it's at least you're not at 1 anymore.
Oh, yeah. No, it's very excellent for my hit points situation. I heal myself 10 hit points.
Nice.
I still technically could have a move action. I could try to stand up if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it because I'm running out of things that I can do. Like, that's the only scroll healing thing I have access to
Might as well stand up.
without triggering an attack of opportunity, so I might as well stand up.
Okay.
So I do. I stand up on my own 2 feet.
You stand up on your own 2 feet, and the long-eared Fae swipes at you. That is going to be a 12 to hit.
misses.
Okay, good
Quite
job.
fortunately.
Do you talk?
I think I'm mostly just breathing heavily. I do cuss. She says, "Preznenye fe," and then spits a little bit of blood on the ground.
Cool. Marge, your turn.
With 2 spellcasters being within 30 feet of her, she gets just kind of like a tingling feeling, and her caster's champion activates. So she will now be doing magic damage, and she gets a +2 to her damage if she hits.
Nice.
She's going to attempt to longsword this long-eared guy. Ugh. So that's going to be a 27 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
You don't crit on a 19, do you?
I do not with a longsword.
Yeah, longsword has a critical range of 19
All
to 20.
right. Well, let me
Take advantage of that.
roll
Yeah.
And you know what? I am going to use a snowflake
Okay.
to confirm.
Cool.
Do you want to borrow
Buzz,
Bolka's?
Give me,
Yeah,
give me a good
Bolka's.
roll.
That's a 7
Come on, Bolka.
and a 7.
Oh. It was meant to be
2 7.
7 plus what?
So it's a +8. So a 15.
Does not confirm.
Damn it. But at least I hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit. That's the important part.
6 points of magic damage.
Okay.
And then Ghost is going to try to bite attack. Oh, another 19. Since it's a successful bite, let me do my damage. I will get an attempt to grapple. That's a better one. 7 points of biting damage and an attempt to grapple.
These things are little.
13.
Fails.
But yeah, well, I still got a bite in there. Something. Got something. That's my turn.
Okay. Moving on, we have Gary, who is unconscious. Gary's going to make a fortitude save. Gary stabilizes. Bolka, your turn.
I'm going to step right in between Gary and Vasilisa, and I'm going to touch Gary
Okay.
while he's unconscious. And he's going to heal for 14.
Nice. You max Gary out, actually.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Valdeen, top of round 3.
Yeah.
I imagine Valdeen's not feeling very good right now.
He's scratched, and he feels unnaturally cold in his gunslinging arm at the moment. It doesn't make much sense for him to keep shooting with that same arm, but I think that's what he would probably do. It's not frozen solid; it just had cold run through it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just is kind of in a fight or flight mode, and is thinking, just keep shooting, and so he shoots another bullet at the same Fae that's been attacking him.
If you don't blow up your gun, I can repair it for you.
Well,
I know you gotta do what you gotta do.
let's hope I don't misfire, but I will go ahead and use a snowflake on my shot.
Okay. Oh, okay, you're fine then.
Well,
I mean,
He's probably not going to roll like a
3
1
and a 2, yeah.
Or
Go
we
for
should
it.
stop talking in case we jinx everything. You got this.
All right, we got an 8 and a 12.
Okay.
So that'll put it at 22 against.
Oh, you just get him. 22 to hit.
Stupid tiny
You feel
buggers.
the coin in your pocket pulse through your body, and your body equalizes the cold for a second, and you're able to pull the trigger and fire off a shot. How much damage?
Okay, so damage, I rolled a 6, so 12 damage.
Cool.
Valdeen is so angry he can't even speak.
Nice.
He just grits his...
We got no quips left in us.
I don't need 6 words. Anyway.
That was a good Valdeen impression. Thank you.
That was terrible. I'm sorry. I take it all back.
Okay, the long-eared fey creature is going to do a full withdraw and attempt an acrobatics check to avoid the second square of movement from Marge and Ghost.
I would like to use another snowflake to disadvantage this stupid Fae.
Okay. Nice.
Crappy acrobatics
Buzz,
check.
buzz.
Valdeen is just sending all
Yeah,
of
like,
the bad luck in the
Valdeen's
world.
very-
He's like focused.
Get him, bite him, guys. Oh no.
With disadvantage, I rolled a natural 1,
wow.
which means it's only going to be a 15.
Oh, yeah. Marge's got a 20 CMD,
Okay.
and Ghost has a 19.
Okay, so you both get attacks.
21 for Marge.
Misses.
Wow.
Roll good for Ghost.
23 for Ghost.
Hits.
Yes. Don't let it get away.
7 points of damage in an attempt to grapple. I gotta roll another big one.
You can do it.
24.
Yeah, grappled.
Oh,
Yes!
nice.
Yes!
Excellent job.
2 points of con drain damage.
Good job, Ghost. MVP.
Ghost
I was hoping for
saves our
Ghost or
butt.
Marge, either one, to
Did
get
not
away.
want this thing
I
to
was
get away.
crossing my fingers for big rolls, man.
Valdeen's like, you're not getting away.
Okay, cool. That's the whole creature's turn.
Yeah, it's
it's
grappled.
now grappled on Ghost's space.
Yes.
Next up, we have Tyndall Crick.
What?
I like that name.
Tyndall Prick?
Tyndall Crick.
See, we should charter them and adopt
I feel
and
like
just keep with
Tyndall
us.
Crick should announce their name because that's a great
It's
name.
gonna go ahead and do its thing again. Shoots out another barrage of splinters. Same people as before. I need them reflex saves.
Da, 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 da.
Gary fails.
I'm still probably boned.
Ooh, I'm boned. Ooh.
I got a
rolled-
15.
I rolled okay.
11.
15 passes, 11 fails.
Yeah, I got over 25.
Vasilisa and Valdeen are going to take 11 points.
Oh, no. That was half?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gary
no.
and Bolka are going to take 22. Gary passes out again.
Why?
Of course.
Bolka, how you doing?
Great.
Jeez.
Why, how old are you?
I can't talk. It's not my
Bad
turn.
day. Really bad day.
Yeah. It's been.
The twig guy is going to move.
Of course.
He's going to move 15 feet through the difficult terrain. And then we're going to go on to Vasilisa, your turn.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so the other creature is grappled. You're not actually near anybody now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to consult some stuff.
It's Vasilisa's time to
this
shine.
bundle of sticks on
But
fire.
you're like at
My entire
0
plan
health?
is out the window because I am exactly at 0 hit points. So I am
Oh.
staggered.
No.
So my plan
Are you for
required
real?
a move action and a standard. So I need to change my plan. I
Yep.
promise I'm
No.
not just completely unprepared. I'm paying attention. My plan just changed.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
You can delay until I get some healing in you.
No, I can do a standard action from staggered. So I'm just going to actually cast the spell Cure Moderate Wounds on myself because I did prepare it today.
Nice.
And that's a standard.
Oh my lord, a 7 and a 1.
Oh, jeez.
brutal.
+5.
So 13 hit points
Yay.
of healing.
That's not
And I feel bad, like my entire contribution to this fight has literally been
Staying
curing
alive.
myself.
Die.
Staying alive.
Okay.
Can I do a knowledge check to try and figure out what? Probably not both of them, but the one in front of me.
The
Is that
grappled one?
The grappled one. I want to try and figure out what it is. I guess.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right. A 14.
Nope.
I have no idea.
No idea.
All right. That feels like a turn enough. I guess.
Marge.
We're going to start with Ghost this time.
'Kay.
And try to maintain
Love it.
the grapple.
And squeeze more of that life juice out of it.
Yeah. Big roll, big roll. 17.
Does Dex add into CMD?
Yeah.
So that goes down by 2.
Yeah.
So you maintain your grapple.
Okay, so
Close one.
Very close when I had to check the ruling.
1 point con damage, and Ghost is just going to chomp down hard again, just like, "Urgh." 8 points of bite damage.
Oh, jeez.
It's dead.
Yeah.
It's super dead. It goes limp in Ghost's mouth,
Nice.
Good.
like immediately.
Can Ghost get to where the other one is in Ghost move?
30 feet. Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, because then Marge will like steer Ghost towards the other one, have Ghost move, and then she will try to attack as a swift action. I'll do Caster's Champion again. 20.
That'll hit.
And then this will be magic damage. Nice. I'm finally rolling 6s on my d6. 11 points of magic slashing damage. And that's my turn.
Okay. Gary needs to roll because Gary is now unconscious again.
Eesh.
Let's see. Good old Gary.
Oh no.
What is going on in Gary's world?
We're so close to White Throne, he can't die.
Gary. Oh no, Gary.
Oh no.
Oh, Gary does not pass. Wait,
Oh.
maybe Gary passes. Gary rolled exactly what he needed to do to stabilize.
Good.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, he needed an 18.
Yikes.
That's not good.
No.
Bolka, your turn.
And Valdeen's taken damage too,
Yeah.
He's slightly scratched.
but not terrible.
He's just not very dexterous.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk away from Gary.
Okay,
Walk away from his dead body.
2.
No, I'm going to head to the east past Vasilisa, and then I'm going to set off a pulse of positive energy that's going to not hit the Fae.
Yeah, smart move.
Okay.
So I'm going to step 10, 15...
Faye might still be in range. I think it's 30 feet away right now.
Well, I already called it, so I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
You tried. It's hard to gauge in combat.
So everybody gets 6 points of healing.
Okay.
I should not have done that. I should have just done a cure on Gary. But Valdeen gets 6 back.
Okay.
Vasilisa, she's
I'm
probably
happy
full.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck no.
No? Oh, because you rolled so well in your cure moderate.
Yeah, but she was down to 0.
I was at 0.
But she only has,
when I
12
rolled
to
it,
start with.
So.
that's
Wah,
good.
wah.
Oh, well, that was a bad turn, but that's what I did.
Okay. Top of round 4, Valdeen.
Valdeen is disappointed in Bolka and he shoots him.
Wow, what a turn.
Yeah, but he misses because he's got all that dex damage.
No, I'll take a 5-foot step down the path so I can get an angle on.
That should be a clear shot.
Yeah, take the shot.
Okay.
Straight line.
Yep, there you go. Look at that. Standing in the blood. You fire your gun.
Okay.
Good call.
Valdeen fires, and he's in a much better position to actually make the shot at this weird stick thing
So you're standing right now, on top of the body.
next to it.
Yeah, right next to the body. that we
nearby.
Came to investigate.
I'm like standing where I'm not standing on the blood.
There's something red on your shoes.
Could be Vasilisa's. Could be the other guy.
Okay. What's it going to be? A 20 against touch.
Hits.
Beautiful. 9 damage.
Okay. This guy's dead.
Yay!
Thank
It
God.
is Twiggy McTwiggerson's turn.
Yeah.
I need everybody to roll a perception check.
Ooh.
Okay.
I finally perceived. I got a 21 for Vasilisa.
12 for Marge. Oh, nat 20 for Ghost. 27 for Ghost.
7. Bolka doesn't know what's going on today.
14 for Valdeen.
Ooh.
He's paying attention to broken guns.
On Tyndall Crick's turn, he looks around at all of you. Bye-bye! And he takes a step back into a portal and is gone. And so here we sit, our party full of splinters and our good friend Gary the Guard, unconscious in the snow. What is going on inside? Who is the dead man lying next to the path? And where did Twiggy McTwiggleson go? Well, hopefully we're able to find out next time on the Dimension Door podcast.
Press start.
That was close. There was
That
a lot of
was-
close calls.
Brutal.
Well,
Gary's
it's
gonna be
gonna
fine.
come back, though. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
It's gonna come back.
man.
No, he's just going to report
What a
everything-
fun
everything that's up.
combat.
Oh my goodness.
For you.
It was great. I almost killed Vasilisa and Gary. Twice. Yeah, it's been a great night.
I got to brush up on all sorts of rules. Prone, staggered, triggering attacks of opportunity or not.
It was a very
There was
rules
research. Yeah, there was
yeah.
a lot.
The hardness of Valdeen's gun.
We learned things.
How
Yeah.
sundering works.
I wanted Herbert to pop up and be like, "You see how hard that gun is."
Yeah, how hard that gun is of yours. Yeah, let me just grab it here with my hand and
Hey-o.
just working it up and down the gun and really giving it, really fingering it really good, you know.
But grit points are cool.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, jeez. Thank you for listening to the Dimension Door podcast, and thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon, especially our executive producers, David Lester, Callie Rose, and Debbie Hawks. Our editing and music is by the ever-wonderful Zac Kreitler, our bumper tracks are from MDK Music, and some sound effects used are from Syrinscape.